Highas and higher healing vibrations. Welcome to my channel, Cosmic Cat here. All right, this reading is special for those of you born June 9th. If you were born on this day, this reading definitely is for you. It is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave behind for others what does not. If you were guided to this reading and it's not your birthday, perhaps check your chart and see where Gemini and Mercury are in your birth chart, okay? There's also this really wonderful way to find out, and that's ask your spirit guides or check in with your gut, your intuition, your inner child, your higher self to find out if something here may resonate with you, okay? Because that's oftentimes how we get messages from our spirit guides. I can tell you that directly right off the bat, there are many angels surrounding you. Your angel presence is very strong. Very strong. We're actually using also the influence of the angels deck. And the other deck chosen for you is also, it's a Keepers of the Light Oracle deck here. So there's something about you being surrounded by angels. During the meditation before I started, some things, Gemini, what do we know about you? We know that you are a social butterfly. You enjoy conversation. You like to have conversation. You also like to speak. So there is this importance to learn discernment on speaking. Allow others to speak sometimes during conversation, because when we are silent, that is when we learn the most, in silence. What else is there? So Mercury rules you in your third house. You're ruled by Mercury in the third house. Mercury is definitely about communication, being rational, highly intelligent. So these are all traits that you have within you and you carry as well. Let's see. Sometimes you are an air sign. So you are more in the mind. Air is, you think of air, we think of wind, think of the mind, think of thoughts, beliefs, ideas. And because you're a mutable sign, Gemini, you actually you're quite fickle. So your beliefs, your affection, your ideas can change and transform for you often. So you also don't have like this set fixed energy on this. You're more flexible. Okay. So during the meditation, some things that came out were, it looks like you're ready for travel. You're ready to go on a journey. Someone here could be, there are approximately 367,000 people born every day. So please take what resonates for you and leave behind for others what does not. But there is this sense of travel coming for you, or that you are feeling now. This is something you're passionate about. Perhaps for someone it's a dream, a place that you've always wanted to go. And I'm feeling ancient Egypt, but that doesn't have to be the place, but it's some sacred spot, some sacred monument or location that you're really wanting to visit, and you're being guided there. So you're having the patience, you're having you're having the knowing, the inner knowing that the time will be right when the time is right. It's going to come exactly when it's supposed to come. And you respect and honor Spirit's decision on this in the universe. But you're looking out here and just seeing this big, huge this is an opportunity for you. And you're on the horizon of something new at this time. This also looks like perhaps it could be a gateway, a door, a portal. And that also came up during the meditation. Threshold, being at a threshold, an end, a beginning, a point, a transitional point. Oh, did you see that? It popped. It actually voiced, yeah, this is an affirmation that you are on a threshold here. And there is a gateway or portal that's opened for you, that you have the opportunity and the free will to decide if you'll walk through or not. Okay? This is like a cusp, on the verge of something new, on the brink, a point, like a quick opening, an entry point that you are experiencing at this time. 3 is also the very first number that creates a shape, which is also very significant. And as we just had our 6/6 portal, and we are just a day and a half, 2 days away from the full moon in Sagittarius, and we have this fire sign, it must be mentioned here, the 369 method of the transformation, death, and rebirth, the cycle, the spiral. If you've been seeing spirals in your dreams or out in other places, maybe you've been seeing it on rocks, crystals, or stones, some sort of formation that makes that spiral, that causes that spiral little number there. That has been big lately. That's been coming up and surfacing for many. So if you are working with sacred geometry, you can call upon Metatron to help you with this, as he does work with sacred geometry. Also, watching videos and learning from Dr. Robert Gilbert can help you as well if you are working with sacred geometry, the Merkaba, the Tree of Life, Kabbalah, any of those aspects, if that comes up for you. Esoteric meaning. Okay, so there's travel coming for you, an opportunity of expansion, a gateway, and you will decide if you want to start this or if you're going to stand. You're standing right now at a threshold. Yeah, you're standing here. And these do sort of form a triangle as well. But you're standing here looking out, holding on to your passion, holding on to your life purpose. Because some of you know that this is necessary for you to move forward with your life purpose. That is a clear affirmation I just received. And so I pulled this card while feeling that threshold energy during meditation. And then I saw volcano, lava. And what do we know about lava and volcanoes? Volcanoes are intriguing, mysterious. They're extraordinary, as a pool of lava, a stream of lava is very, very hot. So there's this intensity, this passion, this fire within you, energy coming up, ambition, motivation, ready to act upon. And lava, couple of things came to mind. Is this that you've played the lava game with your children lately or with other adults? Just remembering, the floor is lava and you have to do your best to climb up. And is this something fun for you, that where you played like the lava game and childlike, childlike sun energy, perhaps even the full energy rising for you? Or is this something not imaginary, or using an imagination, or playing a game, being childlike? Is this something very real for you? Were you around when, there are volcanoes erupting at this time, and we just popped. So someone here, this is an affirmation that someone has seen the volcano. Someone was there when one erupted recently. I believe one on the main island of Hawaii recently erupted, and then I think another one did also just in this past week. I can't remember where that was, but it wasn't Hawaii. So they are erupting in different locations at this time. Someone here has seen this. And how did you feel? I feel like it stopped you in your tracks, okay? We have this sense of here, I pulled the 8 of Wands in reverse. Now we have another card that is fire, as we have this fire here. At the end of the reading, I'll blow this candle out for you. So if you want to start setting your intention, transforming or meditating upon what you'd like to wish, perhaps something will come through as we finish the reading. This energy right here is, typically this is you and all your creative energy moving forward with this idea, with this, what you learn, what you see by traveling the world. But the volcano has made you stop. So taking a pause. Maybe there's a delay. Maybe there's an energy. For someone here, there's an energy that you felt, and you felt drawn to the lava, not as if to harm yourself, but watching it and seeing it has transformed your whole idea and perspective on life. Perhaps maybe you came close to death. Maybe you had a near-death experience, an NDE. Maybe this for you is just pausing for a moment before you travel and explore. Maybe it's seeing the volcano and you realize the difference of imagining volcano and lava versus the real deal, the real thing. So there's something that, again, could be on the threshold of you walking through this door, but you definitely have a lot of passion within you. So fire and air, they feed each other. They feed off of each other. Yeah, so there's something about the heat rising, heat. And the seasons did come up. We are actually, speaking of the threshold, speaking of the heat and the fire, it makes sense that Spirit brings us to the fact that we are approaching the summer season, which is going to be extremely hot. So this is like being in tune with Earth, being in tune with the Mother, also being very aware and having mindfulness of not just yourself or your surroundings, but of Mother Earth and Gaia too, connecting on this deep level with her. Yeah, there's something to do with that. Also, I will say, would like for you to pause for a moment before we do these cards to ask for your subscription, for you to get notifications, and to watch some of the other daily readings that I do. Because I was getting ready to speak to you about the inner child, your inner child could quite possibly be sending you on this journey if you've recently connected with him or her. If you're unaware and don't even know why you've been, like for someone, I definitely feel this is something that you have felt since you were a child, and you don't even understand why or know why this has happened for you. You've always had this inner feeling, but you've just brushed it aside. You felt like, oh, that's out of reach. But now you're feeling more and more that it's in reach and that it's actually going to happen. It's really going to happen. There may be some delays. There may be setbacks. There may be a time of where you just want to hold your passion and your energy, your creativity close to you and just take a still moment to be still, to really just have the meditative empty mindset, because Gemini, your mind's usually always going. So to be able to calm the mind in a brief moment and just absorb what you're taking in and allow that feeling to come for you, to come with you, to catch up your body, your mind, your soul, to connect everything, integrate all of it. There's something to do with this, and your inner child has a lot to do with this journey and path that you're on. So please make sure you check out the inner child reading for today, it being your birthday, and subscribe to check out them frequently. I do those every day. I do the birthday reading every day. And I also pull angel numbers every day, angel cards, and animal spirits, because these are all ways that our spirit connects to us. Spirit, universe, source, archangels, ascended masters, spirit guides, guardian angel, spirit guardian animal, and ancestors, those who have either we've experienced life on this earth school together with them, or we haven't. They have, you know, they're still an ancestor of ours, but we never did meet them on this plane. Okay, so that's a message for you here. Let's see. You've only got 3 choices in life: give up, give in, or give it all you've got. 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got. So we see here that you're not, I feel like you're going to give it all you got. You may teeter-totter from the giving up and the giving in into giving it all you got. Perhaps in this space at this moment in time, wherever you are, when you're experiencing and feeling this Eight of Swords energy, this moment of stillness, of holding on to your passion, and maybe like I feel like for someone here, this is a retracting. This is something that you always do. It's an old pattern and cycle that you've been wanting to release for a long time. And Spirit is saying it is coming. It is coming. You will have this release. As long as you continue to maintain your meditations, maintain your connection with your inner child, your spirit, whatever work or spiritual avenues that you're doing right now, as long as you continue this, it's going to be for you. It will come, and it's going to benefit you wholeheartedly. It may change your life completely, but that's going to be really good. Look at this. We have the 5 of Cups, change. This is all about change that can be unpredictable, but it's nice to have some water here, okay? Because fire and air, really, those 2 elements can create havoc, right? You add air to fire and it's going to spread the fire. And sometimes maybe you don't want that fire to spread. You built this land, you built this mount, you're looking and you're watching these ships on the water, but actually now that we look closer, look at how close this looks to lava. This is actually a sea or ocean, but it's pure red and yellow. Your sacral and your solar plexus chakra. And this card is yellow. Our candle is yellow here. You are meant to work with your inner child. Share in the comments below if you're working with your inner child, or if you have this holding on of that's preventing you at this time, of working with your gut. Someone here has a health ailment. I'm not a doctor. Definitely important is to continue seeking your doctor's medical advice. But I will say that your belly has a lot to do with your emotions. That's where we hold our emotions. That's where your inner child lives. And also your confidence, your self-assurance, self-worth, value, who you are, how you display yourself to others. Like, to connect with your body is absolutely necessary. And someone here this has helped you right here in this moment. And I'm very grateful. The divine in me honors the divine in you. I see you, and I'm blessed to hold space for you, hold space, learn how to hold space for yourself, and how sacred that is, and what that truly genuinely means. Allow others to hold space for you as well. That's another level of beauty within our lives that we can experience if we open up and allow it to happen. 5 of Cups shows not just, I mean, you look at how tired you are. You're exhausted. You are emotionally exhausted at this point. The angel has a cup here. For some of you, this could be an addiction that you're struggling with. And many times when you're struggling with any addiction, how many times do you want to give up? Especially when you start that path of trying to heal or trying to remove the addiction from your life. There's so much that happens of giving up, giving in. I mean, giving into the addiction, even if you've reached a certain point. And then, you know, it's a cycle, right? Because things don't happen overnight. So sometimes they, I forget what the saying is when you're recovering from an addiction. And again, I keep going back to the inner child. They keep wanting me to tell you to please watch the inner child reading today. There's a lot that happens. And also, A couple of inner child readings I recently done may be beneficial for you. So you may want to check out the past few days as well if you're feeling guided to do so. But it's definitely for those who are addicts and are recovered addicts. Constantly have to keep in mind, keep giving it all you've got, and knowing that those times when you fall back, the setbacks, that it's not forever. Okay, so addiction is coming up really strong here in the reading today. So if you are struggling with addiction, Spirit does ask for you to call on them. That makes sense as to why in the beginning, um, the feeling of angels and the essence and the knowing, the download I received of like so many angels are around you, so many are wanting to support you. And there's also avenues that you can take to help you when you're struggling, to find the right coaches, to find coaches and mentors that can help you if the ones you are working with right now aren't resonating with you, okay? So let's see what we have. Cernunos. Life force. Look at this. Okay, life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Wow, this is all going hand in hand with the passion. We have full passion here with life force, fire, air, and then we have this water coming into play. This is a very earthy card. Mother Gaia. Are you, you may also want to see where Taurus is in your chart, or Aries. Aries for sure for those of you, because Aries is a fire sign. And we have a whole lot of fire going on here today. Maybe you've seen a deer recently. If you've seen a deer recently, this is a clear affirmation that Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, is trying to connect with you on a deeper level. More than just surface level of, oh, I'm outside barefoot, yay, I'm so happy as a child again. But not just that, but really deeply connecting to spirit. Yes, going outside barefoot for sure, but closing your eyes when you're out there, standing still for a moment, maybe placing your hands on your belly and breathing, feeling your air, feeling breathing, and just connecting to Mother Earth on a deeper level. So life force here, I'm going to have to look up. I recently received this deck, and I'm not familiar. If you know how to pronounce, I will look up his name after this, but if you know how to pronounce his name here, this deity, this guide. Oh, actually, it tells me right in the book. So how about that? It's Cernunnos, also known as Herne in Celtic. Oh, he's a Celtic stag god who represents connection to earth. Yeah, so stags are all about, they have unconditional love. They love for their family, love for very feminine, nurturing love is what I was trying to get to for you. So let's see what it says here in the book. So he is one of the oldest recognized Celtic gods and features a cauldron, a giant silver vessel from the Iron Age. Cernunnos is the lover of the Great Mother and impregnates the land so that it will be filled with life. He can help us form a connection with the animal spirits and ancestors of our land. This is beautiful, and this is wonderful for you at this time, because this is the complete energy I was feeling as far as, well, once we got to this 5 of Cups and the giving up, giving in, give it all you got, the energy of feeling like getting help, mentorship, seeking a coach. This could very well be the very first one to help you find and build up the life force within you so that you can channel it into action. especially this is really resonating for those of you if you have extra energy right now or are more alert than usual. Also, if you've had an increased sense of sexual energy or sensual energy, this is going to allow you to access the richness of your soul. It's very beautiful. That's the message that I have for you today. Let's go ahead and, so this also speaks volumes. Carnuno speaks volumes when it comes to the lower chakras and comes to connecting with your inner child, because your belly, beneath your heart, going down the middle of your body to your sacral, your sacred peach, your sacred mushroom, like your sacredness of where you hold this, your sensual and sexual energy is there, okay? And there's something to do with the moon. Perhaps by the full moon, go outside and spend some time under the full moon, maybe with a bonfire even, with all this fire, and help yourself. We have fire, so we know that the summer is coming. And if you can hear the rain outside right now, this is your Five of Cups and your exhaustion being lifted from you. Now that you know that you can call upon Carnunos, the life force, to help you with your passion, drive, okay? And it's right underneath the Eight of Wands in reverse. That's beautiful. All right, it's time to blow out your candle. The count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.